everyone, in this video we're going to continue multiplying polynomials. So if you're in Miss Drake's class, we're on page 21 where we left off yesterday doing example 4 where we multiplied a binomial times a binomial and we set up our box method. Today we're going to be multiplying a binomial times a trinomial. So the first polynomial has two terms. So when I create my box it will have a width of 2, and a polynomial with 3 terms, a trinomial, so we'll have a length of 3. So when you go ahead and set up your box, I'm going to make a rectangle that's shorter on the side, and instead of a square like I did yesterday, I'm going to make it a little bit longer so that I have room for my 3 terms up top. Okay, so hopefully you're drawing a rectangle at the same time as me. And this binomial, 2x plus 4, I'm going to write the 2 terms on the side of my rectangle. So the 2x will go here, and then the plus 4 will go here. Okay, and then this trinomial will go up top. So we'll take this first term, this x squared, and put it over this square. The minus 5x will go over this one, and the plus 10 will go here. Okay. The process is still exactly the same as what we were doing yesterday, but instead of 4 products that we'll add together to get our final answer, now we just have 6 boxes we have to do. So each box you still find the product by multiplying the term to the left and the term at the top. So I'm going to, before I start multiplying, write in any invisible ones. Let's see, I have an invisible 1 here as a coefficient. I have an invisible 1 here as an exponent, and here. Okay, so let's go ahead and start multiplying. In this box, I'm multiplying 2x times 1x squared. So we'll multiply the coefficients. 2 times 1 is 2. Bring over the variable x, and then we'll add the exponents. 1 plus 2 is 3. All right, so that's my first term. And then you can go in any order. I usually go across. You can go down. I'll find the product for this box is negative 5x times 2x. So this term up here times the term on the side. So negative 5 times 2 is a negative 10. So that's my new coefficient. Bring over the x, and then add your exponents. 1 plus 1 is 2. Now this box, I'm going to be multiplying 10 times 2x. So 10 times 2 is 20. And bring over the x. There's no variable here, so we're just going to leave the exponent as 1. All right, for this box, I'll do 4 times x squared. So that's 4x squared. In this box, I'm doing 4 times a negative 5x. So that's negative 20x. And in this last box, I'm doing a positive 4 times a positive 10, which is plus 40. My next step is still the same as it was yesterday. I'm going to add together all the products and write it as a polynomial in standard form underneath. If there's any like terms, I'm going to combine them. So take a look. They're usually on the diagonals. So here I have 2 terms that both have x squared. So when I combine my terms, these 2 will join together because they both have an x squared. And then look at this diagonal here. They both have an x to the first power. So these 2 get added together as like terms. Okay, when I write my answer, I want the term with the greatest exponent to come first. So I have this term right here with an x to the third power. So that's going to be my first term in my answer, 2x to the third. Okay, now I'll add together any term that has an x squared. So I have negative 10x squared and 4x squared. So when I add those together, I'll just add the coefficients. Negative 10 plus 4 is negative 6, and then x squared. Okay, now I'll add these 2 like terms together. Right, I have 20x and negative 20x. What is 20 plus negative 20? That's 0. So those are going to cancel out. I don't have to bring down an x term. And then I have this one last term right here, this plus 40. So I'll drop that down. And then I'll just look at my final answer and make sure that it's in standard form. My exponents are going from greatest to least. So let's see, I have a 3, a 2, and then I don't have a variable at all. I have a constant, so I'm all good. Okay, so at this point, you're going to go down to the bottom where it says multiplying binomial times a polynomial. You'll try those 4 questions, and then come back and check your answers. So press pause right now, and I'll put the answers up in a second. All right, there you go. Those are your answers for 7 through 10. Send us a message if you have any questions.